So, Costa, today's episode is pretty epic, eh?
Yeah, we have a guest, and Jay, can you believe it's our third episode?
Third episode we're going to air.
Yeah, but just think about it. That's 3 times the episode that we started.
Well, obviously.
That's like.
Can you come back to me when we get to 10?
Triple the amount that we started with.
Oh my God, you're the type of guy that counts every date, aren't you?
That's pretty
You're the time of sick bastard that goes in like 1 week anniversary, 2 week anniversary, aren't you?
Well, I mean, find out. Don't we talk about dates and
Talk about a lot of stuff.
we do, eh?
This
We
is
talk
pretty
about
much
our good dates, our bad dates.
relationships.
Yeah, and we got a pretty girl here to tell us what we're doing wrong.
You find her pretty?
Well, that's rude.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just like, you find
And
her pretty?
well, you know, before she beats you, here's the show.
And we're live!
Now playing Why the Hell Not with Jay and Costa.
Welcome to Why the Hell Not with Jay and Costa, the show where we talk about, well, fuck all. We just like to, you know, shoot the shit and shoot shit in Jay's face, right, Jay?
No, but basically you're kind of telling our audience we're basically the podcast version of Seinfeld.
Well, everyone loves Seinfeld.
I didn't.
Okay, no, we can't do this anymore, Jay. No, now that I just found this out about you, you don't like Seinfeld. You don't like Seinfeld.
I rather chill with Bill Cosby and a glass of rum.
What's the deal with Jay not liking Seinfeld? He'd rather hang out with Bill Cosby.
Everyone's gonna have a knockout time.
Oh shit! Wait, what does Bill do? Kids these days.
That's our really bad impression of Bill Cosby.
Horrible,
We're two white guys
horrible.
and we're trying.
Yeah. So anyway, we have a special guest today.
Hello.
Hi. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name's V.
Hi, V.
Hello.
Bye.
I am an esthetician.
Ooh, so like
Happy endings.
that's a masseuse.
Same thing.
No, one causes pain. Like, what do you do, V? Tell everyone what you do as an esthetician. Blah, blah.
As an esthetician,
Esthetician.
I do manicures, pedicures, waxing, facials.
Waxing. There it is, folks. Waxing. And what areas do you do?
Would you like to find out? I would love to tape you getting waxed live on air.
I do the whole body.
The whole body. Ladies and
all
gentlemen.
the nooks and crannies.
We have a woman here who's been in every nook and cranny.
Sorry, I kind of threw up there. I'm just like picturing a lot of large women getting waxed.
So like,
it's not just women. It's men too.
So like you get around the balls then. You go
She's
deep.
cradling them.
You go between
I don't
the ass
cradle
cheeks.
anything.
Bullshit.
Okay.
That's just unprofessional.
I'm just curious, how many
You
male
want that tip or not?
customers do you have?
And from both sides.
Oh shit.
I get tipped on my professionalism, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, if you stimulate the prostate, you're going to get tipped really well, too.
She's actually gorgeous, so like any male customers that, you know,
Are we pimping her out now?
why the fuck
We
not?
should be making
Why
some
the
money.
fuck not? Make some money on the side, you know? We're not making shit from this podcast, so.
Well, actually, our sponsors like to decline. We got brand new equipment from them.
Oh, right. Tell me more, Jay.
Hairy Left Nut.
Hairy Left Nut.
For $65.95.
Make your right hairy nut jealous with Hairy Left Nut.
Okay, now back to our show.
Would
Back
Harry
to our
Left
shit.
Night
Yeah,
would like to
yeah.
get a waxing service?
Oh, that's it.
There you
So,
go.
let me ask you, how many male customers have you had asking for the nut job?
Quite a
waxing the nut.
few actually.
Anyone do I know? Please tell me if I know somebody. Don't name me names, just say
I'm
yes or no.
professional. I do
don't
not
care.
share.
I'm not asking for names. I'm just asking is there somebody in our group of friends that has asked you to wax their area?
I cannot divulge that information.
That's a yes. And whoever did, you guys are disgusting.
No. It's aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, did you not see 40-Year-Old Virgin? I'm pretty sure he was not happy, and that was actually live.
Steve Carell did that like one take.
He did not do
Yeah.
a Brazilian.
No.
He did not do
It was
Brazilian
waxing the
goddamn.
chest.
Which
the
is
chest.
totally fine.
What culture are you from?
So wait, hold on. Let me ask you. Did you hear about the study that asked the women if they like men who don't do anything with their leg hair, trim their leg hair, or get it completely waxed?
No, I did not
You
hear
didn't hear
this.
that?
No.
Okay, so actually, women didn't like it at all when men got their their legs waxed. Second place came the trimmed, and first place came regular hair on the legs, which is pretty interesting to me.
I would think that wouldn't matter. If I was a woman, I would ask for a deeper like conversation. Do you prefer your man to be bald down there, trimmed? You know, in that sense.
What do you mean by down there?
I'm talking about his cock. And balls.
Okay, this study just looked at the legs. So,
Boring.
See, legs,
Well,
like,
which one do you
obviously, I would want a man with hairy legs.
Oh yeah? Why?
Yeah. Just because it's very manly.
I was talking about his cock and balls, but okay.
I
But
agree
that's a
with that.
different story.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. What would you prefer? Do you prefer having an Amazon forest, or you prefer him looking like a 5-year-old boy?
Okay, no. 'Cause-
Jesus, it's
Tick
one
tock,
extreme or the
tick
other
tock.
with you, right?
yeah.
Tick tock, tick
There's
tock.
no gray area with you?
Hopefully, he's not great down there either.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay.
You're
I was
welcome.
thinking that too.
No.
No, but okay, just answer the question, please.
It's just that if it wasn't a bush and it's just nicely trimmed.
It's what do you call it? It's preserved in a way. It's
I'm kind of
Yeah,
jealous
it's
with
like
women.
treated. You
But
know? It's
if
not
it's waxed,
wild.
that's pretty good too.
What did you say, Jay?
I'm actually kind of jealous of women because women, you know, they can have Brazilian completely bald, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool. You can have the landing strip, a little heart.
Right.
You guys can be unique. Guys, we can't be unique.
That's not true.
Well, I
That's
don't
fair
know what
enough.
kind of
There's-
porn you watch, but
No,
in all my shit
I've-
I jerk off to, I
I've
don't watch
definitely
anything
seen
fucked up.
porn where the guy is like fixed up, and based on Veronica's like shaking the head, she has seen it too.
Oh, please tell me, have you
There
dated
could be
a guy?
a nice triangle.
The fuck kind of cock and balls do you play with? A triangle. It's the Triforce.
Triforce of courage, wisdom, strength.
Strength. He's going deep down,
Oh shit!
breaking the walls one channel at a time. Well, thank you for that, V, and your triangle.
So, okay, so let me ask you:
Yes.
do you ever get guys who are like self-conscious about their hair anywhere?
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
I am.
Oh yeah, what part?
Everywhere. I wouldn't want, not about my hair per se, but like my body. I'm a larger dude. I'm shy to take off my pants or take off my shirt in front of anybody. I've been picked on my whole life, so if anytime I take off my shirt, I'm self-conscious. But there's been times, like I think it was with you and her when we first met, when we went to the, what's it called, the topless
Oh
party.
damn, the lingerie party.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Well, it didn't end out too well for me.
I brought my PJs because fuck that shit.
Bro, I was tits out. I think I was a triple D down there.
That's fine. You rocked it, right?
Damn straight.
There you go.
I swung to the left and I swung to the right.
But you have to think about it this way.
Yeah, tell us.
Like, estheticians see it all. So you shouldn't even feel uncomfortable or ashamed or embarrassed. It's like a lot of women I know that are still shy to get waxed by an esthetician. But you have to think, they see it every day, 100 times a day.
Right. But
You know what I mean?
you can't
So-
just you can't really just hide your insecurities. Well, I mean, you could, but it takes a lot of practice. And the fact that she does it professionally, I don't think it really makes a difference initially. Sure, if they keep going over and over, just like anything you practice, in a sense, you'll get over your insecurity. But I think the initial time, like, you can't really blame them for being shy to go.
Well, no, but then they'll enter the room and they could see that the technician is not at all phased.
Do you mind if I jump in for a second?
Go ahead.
Well, I think you're both right in your sense, but you got to remember, in today's society, looks are very pushed upon us. You're not going to see a person that's not fugly, we'll say, on TV too much, unless you're watching reality TV. And now, women today, I would say more older women are more comfortable with their bodies because they're 50, 40, 30, whatever, will be nice. And they get used to it, you know? But girls, if they need to get waxed, I'm pretty sure they're not going there and like, hi, I need a waxing. And then they're done. No, it's a common thing, especially in today's society. Back in 1980, obviously, not 1980, 1880, women didn't care. But today, cosmetics, esthetician, right?
Yes.
It's more of a thing you have to do. And it's sad because women today, they have to get dolled up. I like, obviously, I don't want a woman with a bushy armpit or a bushy vagina. I know that's not that
So are
really.
you saying you're not into Europeans?
If a European can go Brazilian, I'm very happy.
So you'd rather the desert over the
No,
forest?
I
the
don't
Amazon
care
forest.
about Amazon forest or desert. In
Your
between,
words, man.
I know.
Amazon forest.
I know, but in between. No, but like back to shyness.
Right.
It's a common thing today.
Definitely.
But you got to remember that first time's gonna be awkward. As soon as you shave that vagina or that cock, the second time the guy's not gonna care. But I'm pretty sure all the cocks you've seen, you
She
didn't
doesn't
get
shave it. She waxes
Okay,
it.
well, all the cock and vagina she's seen, like I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna use the guy's point of view. After you see it once, it's done, and I'm pretty sure the guys you got, like you're not gonna get a guy with a micro penis going through a wax any day soon.
We don't see the actual part.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that
no.
either. There's
Well, you
hair on the
should.
scrotum. Hairy left nut.
Yeah,
man.
but you do not see the actual penis. It's always being shoved over to the side, covered by their underwear.
Do you see an outline?
A what?
You saw the outline of the penis, right? Obviously, there's an outline.
Oh, you mean the bulge?
No, like I'm pretty sure the guy's naked. There's like a towel over his cock, right?
No, it's an actual underwear. It's a disposable underwear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about real facts. And
I want to see these underwear.
real topics. We're talking about deep topics. No, what she's saying is it's regular underwear, but they just
No,
move
she
No,
just
it
said-
over
no,
to the
it's a
side.
disposable underwear.
Oh, it is disposable.
It is
My
high
mistake.
cut, but
Yeah.
it's elastic, so it grips.
Right.
So you see an outline. Guarantee you see an outline.
You definitely see the shaft.
I don't look at that. I'm very.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm concentrated on the hair removal.
So-
I'm sorry. If you get a nice Jerome there with a nice 15-inch cock, you're gonna notice.
So 10 being hurts like hell. Would you say that waxing your balls hurts
15.
like a 15, 16,
20.
22?
Are you talking about your first time or just
32?
all the time?
There's no all the time. It's all the time. It's
No,
gonna
no,
hurt.
no,
No, it's
Jay,
not.
Jay, the more you hurt yourself in the same area, the more resistance you build to it. Soon, a man's balls, a man's scrotum can become impervious to pain if waxed enough. Not entirely true, but basically he'll get used to
For today is what's the date today, please?
it. The 21st of
Today is November 21st, 2016. For every day for the next year, I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
No, Jay. We're talking about fucking waxing. We're not talking about kicking people in the fucking balls. Oh my God.
Veronica, for
Yes.
1 year, can you wax Costa's balls, please?
No, please don't.
Please do.
No.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
I'm
You're
satisfied.
Greek. You're very hairy.
I am very hairy. I got
Prefer you know when you were looking for someone to practice,
a-
this
got
guy
a
should have
hairy
helped
chest.
I know.
you. I'm not hairy. I would have gladly
got
let
lots
you
of
shave my
hair
back,
on
but
my
I have no
head.
hair.
Shave, it's wax.
Same shit.
It's
No,
not
it's
the same,
not.
man. Not at all.
Waxing,
do you
you're
wax your
actually-
face?
Maybe
God damn it, Jay.
I could wax my face. Some girls wax their mustaches.
Yeah, but do you? I'm asking if you do, not if women do. Holy crap.
I'm sorry, that's personal information.
Jesus Christ. Well, he's got some kind of he's got like a 14-year-old stash going on here. So my guess is he shaves every once in a while, like
Every 2 weeks.
every 2 weeks, eh?
But I wish I had a beard because if I had a beard like Gandalf, I would never shave.
Well, I mean,
That's a nice beard.
I'd
Yes,
be
it is.
too lazy to shave that.
I wouldn't be too late.
It'd be too much work.
I would ask one guy to hold the beard while I get hedge clippers. Boom, half the job's done.
So you're getting out the garden tools.
Damn straight.
You gotta take out the weeds, cut off the loose bushes there. Can't believe what we're talking about. Actually, I could believe this. I've been wanting to talk to you about this on the air for a very long time.
Oh, you're welcome.
And not, God damn it! But
Don't use his name in vain, please. I'm very religious.
oh, damn it!
God.
Speaking of God, you see the cum stain he left on the earth today? It's first day of snow.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't put my winter tires on either.
Me neither.
I
Yeah.
did because I'm fucking smart.
Okay, smart has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it
Jay.
does.
No, I work 7 days a week. Okay.
That's your choice.
Yeah, it is my choice.
So your choice should be to go get your winter tires on, son.
God damn it! I have until the 15th of December.
Wah.
What's that?
That's me crying.
That's you crying.
Yes.
Really?
No.
I'm surprised your mother didn't suffocate you.
Well, that's a little dark, but
You
all right.
sounded like that the whole time.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, Costa.
Wah, wah, wah.
A
The
deep,
fuck is
sophisticated
that? Oh,
voice.
it's just a baby. He wants his milk. Wah, wah. Mother. Mother.
So now that we're all gathered together,
Yes.
do you mind if we get down with the serious conversation?
Yes, please. Introduce the topic.
So today's topic on the show, we're going to talk about something. Nah, I'm joking. We're going to talk about father figures. Actually, not father figures, male figures in the role, and what they should do and how they should be. Because it seems that today's men, they're not there. They don't exist.
Manhood is dead.
I disagree with that standpoint. There's like a small percentage.
I was just trying to be dramatic, Jay.
It sucked. To a point, you're right, and to a point, you're wrong. There are moments where manhood or whatever you want to call it, chivalry, is still alive. But,
Chivalry.
yeah.
That's something completely different.
Don't you find? I think it goes
You could
hand
be a
in hand.
man and not chivalrous.
Yes, I guess you're right on that sense. But I like to have them together.
I mean, ideally.
No, I would say
Ideally, all men would be gentlemen, right?
ideally, but I think we all haven't. Maybe not 100%. No one's 100% chivalrous. You know?
Right, right.
But we all have that. We all do that eventually.
Okay, so V, I want to know,
Yes.
based on your giant buffet of men out there,
Your dating history.
not necessarily dating history, but just basically what you've seen out there, what is one thing that men do wrong?
I wish I can go to the washroom right now and flush the toilet. That'd be a great sound effect to this.
I could probably find one.
Please do.
Maybe I'll do it. Yeah. Just have a flush.
I feel like men do not approach women anymore.
And why do you think that is?
Just today's society.
What does that have? Like, what about it? What about it?
It's even the century we're in. Like back then, it was just. I find it was very romantic in a sense.
Yeah, like
men
you
always
think-
dressed up in suits every day,
Right.
and
Jay's rolling his eyes.
sexuality wasn't like. It was very hush hush, you know. Like it's not very.
Yeah, but everyone
not
was
spoken
having
about.
affairs with each other. They were definitely fucking. They were
Yeah,
still
but
fucking.
at least the
back
men were
The baby
in the
boom.
lives.
then. The baby.
Right?
That was a lot before. That was way after what Veronica's talking about.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
Yeah,
Thanks for
but-
killing me.
Anyway, okay, so you're saying that because we've gotten kind of lazy in terms of just how we dress.
No, I
that
think
has-
everything's just easy now.
everything's easy. Okay,
How is it easy?
In what sense?
Like bringing back to my last comment. It's just sex is so easy, so available.
Really? Can you point me to the direction, please?
I actually want to go with him right there.
Please.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you're.
Help me find this available sex.
I think
Do
you're
I have
wrong.
to
You
pay
know,
for
like
it?
going back to manhood and why they're not as involved anymore. It's because, hey, I could always get better, and
Like,
you know.
okay, so
But
you're saying that men don't commit.
Can I say
because
something?
they could
With,
always go for something better because of how easy it is. Anyway,
I
Jay,
just
go
had a
on.
comment.
Yeah.
I don't think she means it's always there, but shouldn't a man be able to have his options open? Like back to a topic we've spoken off air. Like we go on a date 1 or 2 times. It doesn't mean I'm going to get sex, but it doesn't apply she should kiss me or not either. That we're not looking for that, but maybe that click. And sometimes you can go out with a person and that person's just not into you, and they're trying to get a free meal.
Right.
You know.
Well, that's just wrong of the person too.
Well, you got to remember in society today that people don't have that on and off. But I see your points. I think they're right in some ways, but they're wrong in some ways too. Obviously, sex is a much more easier thing, but it goes back to that saying: you can have sex or make love. Two different things.
difference? Huh? No,
You know the difference.
I know the difference. It's
Sex, even if you last 5 minutes in sex, it's what boom, you're done. If you make love for 5 minutes, it could be a much more deep sensation. Yes, I'm using a small time, but I'm just giving you an example.
you're using your average, right?
No. I actually saw a study on Facebook.
Yeah.
The average sex time is between 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
Wow.
How could
That's
you have an
fast.
average between such large intervals?
Well, the study they did it on they did 100 people from each country, and they took the average time of
When you say each country,
But what's the age group?
You know how many countries there are in the world?
18 to 50 was the age group.
Wow. And that's the average.
Average for every country, like as the world.
38 seconds. Well, you know.
I
5
understand
minutes
if
and 38
you're-
seconds.
Oh, 5 minutes and okay.
Yeah.
So between 5 minutes and 5 minutes 38.
No. 5 minutes and 38 seconds was the average.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for not being clear. Now,
Yeah.
the fastest time, which made me laugh,
Okay.
was from Sweden. And I was surprised it was from Sweden. I thought it for sure was. I don't give a fuck if this is racist.
Well, you see how
I
hot
thought it
those
was-
girls are, man.
Yeah, damn right.
Oh man.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
not
There's
surprising.
pre-ejaculation, but I'm talking
God
like the
damn
actual
it.
act. But I always thought not for for comedic relief, but I thought it was gonna be in Asia. I'm not gonna lie. Especially I have a lot of Asian friends, and they tell me they can't last. Cough, cough. You know who you are. It was 33 seconds in Sweden,
33 seconds.
Wow.
and all to my
They're busy people.
to my South African friends, you had the longest at 44 minutes.
Wow.
Damn.
And this is
See?
without using anything. This is just cock, vagina, in, out, in, out.
God damn.
That sounds a lot more passionate.
Well,
Really? What happens if the guy's just pounding on you? You're just taking it.
Well, no, because for 44 minutes, you could do a lot.
Yes, you can, but this is, you got to remember, this study was just, this is not, they took, like, well, I'm not going to use you guys, but let's say we took Steve and Jasmine. Steve and Jasmine go 44 minutes. There's no passion, there's no love, this is just sex. Now, if you go love, a guy who's doing it for 44 minutes and then a guy who did it for 20 minutes, who says that 44 minutes is better than that 20 minutes? I would think the 20 minutes of making love is better than the 44 minutes of just pounding, going to Pound Town.
But at least, in the 44 minutes, the woman has also finished.
How do you know? Maybe she
Yeah.
finished a couple times before.
not all the time, I guess. You know.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, obviously.
Maybe she's
Sometimes
a
it
picky.
takes a little longer.
Maybe she's a picky eater. You know. Maybe
Well,
she has certain
look,
tastes that you just can't.
Guy
offer.
could go if the guy really wanted to make her come and fast.
Maybe she likes chocolate, but you brought vanilla ice cream. You know.
You're such a.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. stupid
No, but
shit.
if the guy really, if that was like a big thing, the guy, if you're a smart dude, you talk to the person you're doing it with, right? It's like, is this working? Is that not working? Am I doing this right? Obviously, you don't want to do that the whole time, but communication's a big thing, right?
Right.
Now, anyways, that was just for fun, a little side topic there.
Yes.
Now, back to the conquest of
The
manhood.
manhood. Yes.
Conquest of manhood.
Could I say what my theory is about
Obviously,
Yes.
please
it?
do.
So.
Jay, shut up.
We talked about this before, Jay, but we never aired the episode. But there's this psychologist. He's very famous. He was known for the Stanford prison experiment. Basically, what he did was he recruited a bunch of not freshmen, but university students randomly and assigned them randomly to whether they would be prisoners or guards of a fake prison that he built in the school. And these students who were selected at random, they took on the role that they were assigned. So the prisoners started to act like prisoners, and the guards started to act like guards. So much to the point where guards were actually abusing prisoners, and prisoners were trying to riot against the guards in this fake jail cell. Even the experimenter got so involved in this that he was planning a way to lock down all the prisoners. His secretary had to come in and say, just to interrupt him for a minute, and he's like, "No, don't you see? There's gonna be a riot in the prison. I have to stop him." And he's like, "Sir, this is just an experiment." And they shut down the experiment. It was supposed to last for 2 weeks. I think it only lasted for a couple days.
Wow.
Yeah. So a study like that is completely banned. But anyway, this guy, his name escapes me now, which is so fucking awkward because I know his name. But he comes up with a theory for manhood. What's up?
Well, I kind of have a question for you. Wouldn't this, in this case of this experiment, wouldn't it be the age-old question, nature versus nurture, or nurture versus
In what
nature?
way?
Well, if you take away them and you make them in a secluded area, it's like you're making them involved in an environment and you're changing them. Eventually, maybe the first week. How many weeks did it last, or how many days?
I think it lasted like 4 days.
Well, then you got really bad people to do this. That made no sense.
No, but that's the point. That's the point of the experiment.
How effective, like
How effective taking on a role is. And it's basically, this stuff happened because of the Holocaust. This study, no, seriously, like, there was a study even before this called the Milgram experiments, where people were asked, the question was asked, how often would people take orders? And in this study, there was a teacher who had to shock a student if he made a mistake. And the teachers went all the way, like a lot of them went all the way. They estimated like 30% would go all the way in the voltage. Like something like 70% of the people went all the way of the voltage. And of all the samples, like a lot went a really long way. And there, it was just a scientist saying, you have to continue the experiment. That's it. That was the only thing that made them continue. Whereas the Holocaust, these soldiers had guns to their head. Kill this guy, or else I'm going to kill you. You know? And these experiments are considered unethical. No one actually got hurt in the experiment, the Milgram study, because the student who was getting shocked was part of the experiment. But it's still considered unethical because of psychological trauma. But anyway, I digress. The whole point of bringing up some background of Philip Zimbardo, that's the name of the psychologist.
EA phones.
Yeah, right? I could do some quick research like that. Anyway, Philip Zimbardo is now looking into some research about pornography and video games and how that affects men. He says that video games and pornography are actually causing the demise of guys, which is the name of his book. And he brings up examples like in a video game, you can enter a fake world, a reality where you are the hero, you're powerful, you can save the princess, you can like Skyrim, for example, you're killing dragons, you're marrying anyone you want, you got armor, you look however you want. Porn is the exact same thing. It's a reality where you can get off and you don't have to actually work. You don't have to go out and meet people. You don't have to face rejection. And just this easy access to video games and this easy access to porn is causing men to take less risks, which is affecting their social behavior. It's affecting their jobs and overall manhood as a whole.
I agree.
I think it's a pretty interesting...
That just makes so much sense.
I agree and I disagree.
Tell us why, Jay.
The agreement is, yeah, I can see that affecting us in a bad and a good way. But you know what? Video games have their benefits, and people forget this. If you have a person that's always aggressive and angry, he goes into this world where he's able to release that anger. You know, imagine if you have a guy who's a killer. If he didn't have a video game to go out and kill a person every single day, and then he goes out on a rampage. Yeah, you get people that twist it up and kill people either way, but I'm just saying, you know, it's a good way to release stress.
Catharsis, in a way.
What about releasing stress in the sense of physical, like punch a punching bag or take anger management?
But how is that any different? If some people
because if you're angry in the same moment, like let's say something happens and you're angry and you're about to burst, instead of, I don't know, how about learning techniques to calm yourself down?
Okay, fine. There's nothing wrong with what you're saying, but I would rather the guy be playing his video game and being very lazy than him going to get physically strong in a punching bag and then eventually blowing up and coming to punch myself. You know, like, I don't want him to punch me, fuck.
Now, one thing that we got to take into account is I don't think he's saying that all video games are bad. I don't think he's saying that if you play 15 minutes a day or even an hour a day that it's going to be bad. I think he's saying like how much we are surrounded by the easy access to video games and porn is what's bad. And a lot of people end up spending hours with these things a day.
The problem is that what you said there, it's not the easy access. It's just something that could be good. If you do it for a long period of time, it could become bad. It's like, I like chocolate. Look, I'm overweight. I became overweight by how? By eating bad food and doing things. That's my fault. Something that tastes good, I shouldn't be eating all the time. I'm not having a chocolate bar 24/7. If I did, you're chopping off a leg soon. A guy who plays a video game 24/7, obviously he's a bit demented. Look at those guys in Asia who played the video
Demented?
game. Demented.
Demented.
But look at those guys in like China or Japan that play World of Warcraft
Korea.
for like 3 days.
It's the Koreans you're thinking
I don't
about.
care. They're all slanted to me.
Yeah, they rock at every video game. StarCraft. There are people who actually like commit suicide because
what I'm trying to
they
say.
lose their job over video games.
So I guess it's a question of moderation.
Definitely, I think it is.
Moderation's always the key for something. But also, now, the thing is, with the video games thing, I'm not seeing too much of a negativity because I play video games, but I also can turn off the game. My gaming...
That's called self-control.
I didn't have self-control before. But I wasn't bad, I wasn't violent. I think that's an easy way to escape a problem. Blame it on the game, blame it on the porn. But porn...
I actually
is...
see that as an issue.
What, porn or video games?
No, porn.
Okay, I'm agreeing with that part
Yeah.
now. Now, porn, you're giving a false hope to men. Their men are getting involved in seeing this, and they're like, that's an easy thing to see. Oh, why can't a chick just bend down and take it like that for me? I want that girl. Oh, you're not going to give it to me? Well, I'm going for that girl. Let's be honest. If you want first off, if the girl's offering the pie fast, she ain't a good girl.
The American Pie.
There you go.
Just to be clear. Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't have sex on the first date, but if that's basically why you're going out and she's giving it to you, then look, at the end of the day, if you're having sex on the first date, you know what you're doing from both sides.
Can I just add my 2 cents?
Yeah, obviously.
So I just feel like you're dating because you are looking for love, hopefully, right? And porn...
I don't know about that.
And porn is very aggressive. There's no passion. There's no
You haven't
no sincerity.
You haven't seen all the porn out there.
Yeah,
There's some like artistic porn out there, which is kind of
but it's all
weird, but
Not
aggressive.
Oh, really.
no, like the ones that I'm talking about is like
Getting into Costa's
it's
personal
kind
life.
of it's kind of weird because there's none of this like hardcore fucking and like the girls screaming and shit. No, it's really like they're just moving in sync and slowly. It's kind of
Does Zach and Mary make a porno?
no, but exactly. That's a good example.
But they just ended up falling in love.
That's
yeah,
the point we're
but
trying to make. Like,
but that's it. Like their porn scene was so different from everyone else's because everyone else's was just fucking, whereas they had love. And this porn site like tries to imitate. I don't even know the name of it, but like it imitates.
Yeah, you do.
That. No, I really don't. I really don't. Otherwise, I'd say it.
I'm just
like,
laughing for laughing.
I fucking seen it before.
There you go.
Can't really get off on it because,
Really?
well, not really because honestly,
It's too slow.
pretty much.
I know
You know
we're
what I mean?
I know we're co-hosts.
but I know the difference.
Because then...
I
if
know
you're-
we're co-hosts, but I don't want to know what gets you off.
Jesus, Jay, we're supposed to be open here.
We're not that open. Call me North Korea. We're keeping some doors closed.
I didn't call you.
No, I'm saying call
okay.
me North Korea. We're keeping some doors closed.
Jesus. You don't keep your back door closed.
Oh my god.
'cause now
I'm gonna
that is
say
too
right
much
now, if anything comes near my
information.
back door, it's getting ripped off.
Oh, shit.
The only thing coming out is shit. Anyways, but first off, if you ask a porn star, any real porn star, are they really enjoying that sex? They're gonna tell you
No.
no. Some of them. Go on, V.
It's work. Like...
No one likes work.
I think
Not
I was
even
in-
if you're getting laid the whole time.
I think I was in high school, and one of my friends were dating a girl that got into the. No, I was in college, and one of the girls he was seeing got into that industry, and he was super happy. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna hook up with a porn star." He knew he wasn't gonna be with her long term, but he was like super happy. He's gonna have great sex. They never had sex, and it's because she didn't want to do that.
Don't bring your work home with you, man.
That's exactly
That's
it.
right.
She said she lost after that when her career was done. She lost all interest.
I'm not surprised.
That's right.
But reality, guys, whatever you see on TV, whatever you watch, whatever you look at the internet, that's not reality.
Unless it's reality television. No,
Not at all.
I'm just kidding.
We were watching some right before.
What were you watching?
Little People Atlanta.
Little People. Is that about midgets?
Dwarfism is a real thing, and they like to be called little people.
I know it's a real thing. I see midgets everywhere.
Little people. You're an asshole.
I'm not an asshole.
You like to be called little people, okay? Get it
Jesus.
straight.
Do they?
Jesus wasn't a little person.
He was actually shorter than we are now. Like a lot shorter. He was
False.
like... No, true.
Jesus has a statue in Rio de Janeiro. Look how tall he was.
Jesus doesn't look like anything in that Did you see that picture of Jesus that they say what he would really have looked like?
Oh my God. I can imagine how many Catholics got mad.
Probably.
He's
Some
Muslim.
people take that shit real
looks
serious.
Arab.
Well, that's because he was Arab. Fuck.
No. Did he Allah Akbar?
He was before Muhammad. So, you know.
Ali?
Yes, but also Muhammad the Prophet, right?
He used to rap?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I just
Used to
being
rap?
stupid.
He's just being silly.
Jesus.
For sure, a rapper called the Prophet. Guaranteed.
Probably.
There's like 40
He's
versions
this kid
of
in
Lil
Brooklyn
Wayne.
trying to make it big. He
Like-
actually lives in a really big house, but you know he pretends to be all gangster.
So he's big. Should we call him the Notorious B.I.G.?
I mean, you could, but are we gonna get sued for this?
Probably not.
Okay, then go ahead, Jay. You call him Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Schmalz. Biggie Schmalz. But I don't know.
I actually have a fun question for
Yeah.
all of us. What's your best date and your worst date ever?
Oh,
Starting with you,
boy.
V.
Best date ever. We were at a bar resto place, and the conversation just kept on going to the point where the staff ended up kicking us out because really, like, time was not a factor.
People need to go home.
Is this
Veronica. You're
the-
very...
That was the best date.
Is this a long time ago or recently?
It was, I would say, 6 months ago.
6 months ago. So, congratulations in 3 months with the baby.
Wow.
job.
Okay, anyways, what's your worst date? She's pregnant, everyone.
No,
Yeah.
don't give false
Information.
When's the baby due?
Exactly.
3 months from now. Okay, so
Stop.
worst date, let's go.
Worst date would be. Oh my gosh, can you get back to me on that?
No.
I kind of know.
Putting you on spot. It's best things now.
Worst date would be. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we went walking along the water, and I was
Sounds good.
Romantic so far.
babysitting my sister's dog
Okay.
at the moment, and he had a dog as well. So we decided to take both dogs on a walk.
And they started humping.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I got
He
it.
just started divulging how, like, his whole family has a big drug problem and, like, just too much information.
Thank God I thought this was my friend. Oof.
No.
I know, that's why I'm saying thank God I thought it was my friend. This would be awkward.
No.
Go on, I'm still listening.
Yeah, so it was too much at once, and yeah, that was pretty much a really bad date.
Me knowing you for quite a bit now, I thought that would be a good date because you love it when guys tell you
Right?
about their shit.
Yeah, but not
Doesn't
about,
every
like,
girl? I mean,
Yeah.
I start off every day telling them I have crippling depression, and they get so turned on by that, you know. They're like, "Oh my God, take me now!" And as they drop
Wow.
their panties.
Wow.
Oh no,
okay.
I'm sorry, I'm confusing my life with the porno I watched. I'm sorry.
What do you watch? I'm afraid to go on your computer. Your browser history for sure is like clown porn.
Shit. Clown porn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
I'm afraid of clowns. One tried
Really,
to
Harley
rape,
Quinn?
One tried to rape me when I was a child.
If Harley Quinn
No.
tried to rape
No,
me,
I'm
I'd
just
be
kidding.
happy.
I'm just kidding. That
Okay,
wasn't
your
funny.
worst date and best date. I wanna
My
hear your
worst date and best date.
I wanna hear your worst
I
date.
honestly cannot say. There was this one girl that I went on a date with that it wasn't a bad date, but she was just insane. So I'll talk about the after effects. I wasn't very interested with her, but she was very interested in me, and it was
For once.
yeah.
Were you
right?
leading
For
her
once.
on?
What?
Did
No.
you lead her on?
No,
So
I went
did.
on one date with her,
Okay.
and she violated me.
Sounds fun.
But being the man that I am, I went with it a little, but I wasn't into her.
I think you're
And
confused.
so like the next day or a day after, I'm like, look, I'm not really interested.
So
I'm
you got fondled, and then you left.
violated, sir.
It's
No,
violated.
you got fondled. Let's be honest. Every man's happy. Their girl could look. I say this for every ugly girl, there's a man willing.
No,
Sorry, women. I'm not saying you're
No,
ugly. I'm just saying some of
I
you
don't-
are.
I mean maybe, but I think I proved to myself that I wasn't willing at that moment. So
Wait a minute.
we'll see in a couple of
No,
years, Jay,
time
where
out.
I am.
During the moment, did you let it go? Did you
Yeah,
let it happen?
yeah.
So you can't say you weren't willing because you let it happen.
Well, I mean, it didn't go very far, but
I've actually refused.
well, sure, so have I. But like,
I'm proud of you.
I mean, I think we've all refused if we've had, the opportunity to.
It's so surprising when a guy refuses. You should see a girl's face.
I don't-
They're
I
like,
don't
I can't believe he said no to the cookies.
I don't think.
I guess they
don't
weren't
think
good cookies.
I don't know. Anyway, so I tell this girl I'm not interested anymore, and well, she threatened to cut herself, and she sent me emails and shit.
Oh
and
my
I'm just
God.
like, holy fuck! This I'm glad I stopped it because this is actually insane.
Question, sir.
Scary.
Is she still alive or did she?
She is. She's
Thank God, because Costa's not worth killing
She's
yourself.
still alive. Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm not worth anything, really. I'm like
a box of Thin Mints, maybe.
no,
Stop.
Thin Mints are so much more tastier than I am. I don't
that's
eat
so
any
gross.
pineapples,
Oh my God, that's so bad. I get it.
And best date, I'm not
Semen.
gonna say fuck that. Fuck that.
Wow, I want to hear your best day. Let's go.
It's
I
just
don't-
a date.
Yeah, but I don't have one, and
Bullshit.
I don't know because like
Two.
no.
See, it doesn't feel great to be under pressure.
Hey, this was for the bad date for you. But this isn't under pressure. This is more like
Okay, we'll come back to you.
well, come
Hey,
back.
no,
to
that's not fair.
So we're the co-hosts. You
no,
don't have
because
to say here.
honestly, like it wasn't just one date; it was a whole relationship.
You don't have to give me a relationship. You've been on other dates. Doesn't have to be with her.
Yeah, but
No offense to you know who, but like I don't care.
no, but those were good dates. They were good times.
You can't give me one good date, like one date that stood out the most, like that one date that makes you really think of that person. Awkward silence, but
Not
it's
really.
okay.
No,
okay.
it's not awkward. I'm actually thinking.
Okay, so can I?
But like besides dates with her, like they were okay dates, but nothing else. Anyway, go on. I don't know.
Okay,
That's a little
Jay,
weird.
it's your
Anyway.
turn.
Worst date I would have to say was when I was 16. We went to a
Ooh, a
movie.
nubile.
I know. It ended up with a nice release, but I was we were too big.
The movie?
No.
The movie was nicely released.
So we're at the movie theater. We're two big people. I'm a big dude. We got that. Ha ha ha. So movie was shitty. It was some Lindsay Lohan movie. Movie theater was empty.
Oh, don't tell me it was Mean Girls.
No, that was actually a pretty funny movie.
That's a
at times.
great movie. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
No, it was some movie where she loses her leg and she was like kidnapped.
Loses her leg? What the fuck?
I don't know. It was some fucked up movie.
No wonder
So,
she
anyways,
went
the movie was
crazy.
shit. The girl was easy, so we decided she's like, let's do it in the movie theater. I'm like, okay. So I pull my jean shorts off. We're about to go. The girl's too big to fit in between the aisles.
Awkward.
Yeah, they're telling me.
Wait, aisles?
Well,
Like
seats.
the. Okay,
Oh,
so.
sorry, not the aisle. That'd
Yeah.
be a big girl.
Yeah,
No,
it must have been
in
an
between
empty
the-
movie
like
theater
in
too.
the row.
It's like, are those two people fucking on the aisle? Do they know that there's gum and
Semen.
popcorn and semen stains all over the
Okay,
aisle?
It was in between the seats, like in the row there. So whatever, that didn't happen. And I think my jean shorts, the button there, the metal button that holds the shorts together, popped off and flew, and it broke her glasses. And then At the end of the day,
Fucking gave her a concussion, you know. Her eye started bleeding.
so at the end she tops me off, and then I think maybe 6 hours later I told her I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm an asshole.
That's okay.
Jay.
I'm 16 years old and I'm an
You
asshole.
gotta be honest.
That's
You gotta
true.
be
And
honest.
she tops
That's
me off
true.
and I break up with her. Yeah.
There you go. You gotta be honest.
Best date, I would have to say. That's a good. You're right. That is a tough question.
It is tough.
Right?
No, my best.
Hey, you had a good date. It was hard for you to find a bad one,
My best
which means
dates-
you have a lot of bad dates in your
history.
history. Thank you, Jay.
Yes.
Browser history. She's just waiting to clean it. No, my best dates. I don't have a date. I would say the best dates I could go on is where you go like on a nice drive. You get a nice Tim Hortons because we're Canadian, and we just talk for hours.
Talk for hours.
You really.
It
Because
is
it's a
good.
date. I'm not talking about relationship dates. Like a date, one where you go 1, 2, or 3 and it's done. You know,
Jay, do we have dates every week on our podcast? We talk for an hour.
Yes.
it's not me, it's you. I'm
Like-
breaking up with you on air.
Oh, that's okay. I know it's you.
No, I said it's you.
Yeah. No, you said. Oh,
Stop
you
cutting
did
me off,
say
sir.
you,
It's
you
you.
turned it around, eh?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, fuck you. No, it's not me. It's you. No, it's not me. It's you. And just back and
Here's a
forth.
question to V.
Yes.
Would you say your relationships have made you a better person, knowing exactly what you would want?
Yes.
Okay,
How so?
thank
How
you.
so?
Because every bad experience I've had, I know what to look for now.
Yeah, but were you
And
like,
what questions to ask.
were you like a bad person before that you didn't know what you wanted, or how were you worse for not knowing what you wanted? So that yes doesn't
No,
seem
it's just
so
like you get
easy
to discover
anymore.
yourself more.
Now here's a great question. Back to the manhood thing, because we're not getting off that topic.
No, we
either.
aren't. We still gotta.
No, we're still
delve deeper
talking
in
about that
Yeah.
right now with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you personally. I know some of the values you want. You know, some of the guys you've dated, we can't really question their manhood because they're not here. But can we say that some of your standards might be a little too much? Maybe you're asking for too much and not giving some guys a chance?
And who am I not giving a chance to?
I'm not saying giving a chance to some guys. I'm just saying maybe you went on a date a couple times and you're like, oh, I don't want this guy because he doesn't meet my standard. Maybe
What are my standards?
you know what they are.
Well, if you want to say them, say them.
I don't even know what my standards are.
4
I
kids,
would like.
married.
Oh, stop! You know when I say 4 kids, I'm just
to be
teasing.
clear, that's what she wants, not what she wants in a man right now.
Yeah, she wants 4 kids and a man right now.
Well, I mean, maybe she does. I don't know.
No, honestly, I don't feel like I'm asking for too much.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just
Wait.
okay. All I'm asking for
I'm gonna leave my co-host be
No.
the host by himself for a few minutes. I'll be right back. I have to piss.
Yeah, Jay has to pee, so let's talk about this. Yeah, let's talk about this, V.
Finally could be in charge of the show.
Do you want it? What? Anyway, you want to tell us what you're looking for, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us.
No, it'd be Ryan Reynolds. first
Ryan
of all.
Reynolds. It has to be Canadian, Has to be Canadian. If he wasn't on Breaker High, then, there's no point. You never saw Breaker High, eh?
No.
Neither did I, but I know of it. It was about a high school that they were on a boat. Imagine what a difficult life that was. Having high school on a cruise ship. Fucking piece of... What kind of bullshit television were they feeding us? So tell us. Okay, what's Ryan Reynolds in your eyes?
Okay, no, I can't. I was just teasing there.
Yeah.
But my standards are just you have to be a hard worker.
Yeah.
Have a car.
Oh, you have to have a car.
Yes, because there's no way I'm driving your ass around everywhere.
What if he's
No
a hard
offense.
worker, okay, but he can't get a car? What if he lives downtown and he works downtown and there's no point for him to get a car?
Okay, then if we're being technical here.
Well, I mean, I just think that owning a car is like a pretty suburban standard, right?
Well, yeah, because I do want kids.
Oh
So-
shit, but the kids come later.
Yeah, but you're not going to date someone and invest your time
Yeah, but you're
with
gonna,
someone who doesn't want kids.
you're not going to marry them before a year at least, I hope.
Yeah, but hopefully in the first month, you would kind of get a sense of what they're looking for.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But people change too. People want different things over time.
But like generally
Bullshit.
speaking, if you
No,
don't
no,
want
it's
kids,
not bullshit.
you'll
In 1 month, you're
never.
gonna know if the guy's marriage material. No, I don't think 1 month.
Oh, no, that's not what we're saying.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
We're saying that, sure, in 1 month you might know what they want at that moment, but through time, they could change what they want. Now,
But generally speaking, you know if you'd want to get married or not.
Oh,
You
yeah.
would know if you want to have kids or not.
yeah.
Exactly. So
Well, I think
in
you
1
know
month,
that-
you could find that out from
No, you can
someone.
find that on the first date. I'm not gonna even lie. You can like you'd be like, hey, I'm gonna ask you one question tonight. That's intense. Maybe I just want to know if your values are the same as mine. I want to have kids and I would like to get married. If the guy says no, then it's your decision to stay in it or not.
There you go.
That I find is reasonable. That I'll agree. But to not ask the guy and wait 1 month to find out his standard, that's stupid. That's just like you wasted a month of your time and his time.
I don't know.
Yeah, the guy could change, but what happens if look, there's guys out there that haven't changed. You know?
I mean,
You're a woman, you shouldn't be wasting your time.
I never really ask that kind of stuff.
You're a man, it's different.
I feel like it's a mix of standards and also a mix of common interests.
Yeah. Yeah, so you want the guy to reach a certain kind of standard that you have set for you. You have these goals that you want him to want to attain or to have already attained. And then you got to have common interests that you can share together
Exactly.
as well. Yeah. The chemistry.
Or at least have an open mind of teaching each other different interests. You know what I mean?
Right. So let me ask you, what's like the biggest mistake that guys make on dates?
Good question.
The biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Being really handsy.
Handsy.
Like,
This is interesting because
because some guys on the first date are too touchy.
what do you mean by touchy? Do you mean like they put their arm around you?
No,
they
that's
hold
fine.
your hand.
That's fine.
That's all fine. They're
I
going
mean,
they're going for
touchy-
boobage.
Yeah, boobage, acid, like
They want to grab the pussy.
that too. If
they
they
learn-
could get that far.
They learned from Uncle Donald and just going straight for the
Because
pussy.
like Jay mentioned earlier, some girls give it up way too easy, and guys are always going to try. And I guess that comes down to chivalry too. Like,
So here's a really
Can I make one fast comment?
yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Maybe you just, not you, but maybe they just have a bad judge of character.
Who? The women?
Yeah.
Well, that ties in with my
Oh,
my question.
nice wavelength right there, buddy.
Right? I was gonna
Telekinesis.
say, like, so is the decline of manhood women to blame for that?
I kind of agree with that.
Oh, interesting.
Because-
it's a little risque to talk about this, but I don't agree with that sentence. I don't think it's the whole truth, but let's hear what you got to say about it.
Me or her?
Both of you. I
Go
like you
ahead, Jay.
both.
Ladies first.
no,
Yeah.
no. You
My
go
God.
first.
Fine. Okay. Huh?
You go first.
Okay. Well, I find with today's society, obviously, first, women dress up a little too much more skeezy. You know, so
Agreed.
if you're looking, okay, like I've gone out with you, and the way you've dressed, you don't dress hoish. You dress beautifully, where you look
Oh,
nice.
Thank you.
Oh, don't think it is. I'm not done. You dress very nice, but you still look sexy without being a hoe. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking just in general. Women, you can still look sexy without being a hoe. It's simple.
That's true.
So
The
I'm sorry.
femme fatale look.
Oh, yo, that'd
Oh
be
my
nice.
lord.
But who's like? I
Carmen
wanted
Diaz and-
imagination. If I
Yeah.
can see your ass on the first date, like, there's no imagination. That whole spark is gone. You know.
Don't get me wrong.
No, I like
It's
seeing boobs.
it's
and
nice to
thighs.
look at a girl who has really short shorts jogging, you know, like
That's
that's great to to look at on a date. But you don't want to go on a date with a girl like that. Well, maybe you do, but you don't.
After
Your
a couple of
intentions
dates.
aren't really
After a couple of days.
marriage in that kind of a date. Definitely after a while, you don't mind how she
Well,
dresses.
first off, I just want to say one thing to the listeners. If you are here, I just don't want to sound like we're too judgmental.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you have something you want to add, please write back to us.
Yes, comment.
You know, because
Like and share and comment.
no, I don't care about that. But like, write us. Obviously, I want you to write me a message so I can read these questions on the air and get back to you and respond to you. But because
Oh, that's a
I don't-
sick idea. I like that.
I don't want people to think like, hey, these guys don't know what they're talking about. Of course, we don't know what we're talking about. To a point, we're stating our fact. We're doing this because we have an opinion. Now, if you have an opinion on us, yo, hit me back. Jay Vieira, Johnny Vieira, whatever you want to write to Costa. I cannot pronounce your last name.
Simicles, it's
Yeah.
really not that hard. You
It's
just
hard
got to
for me.
read it. You just got to read it.
I mean, bro, I'm Latino. I can't pronounce these things.
That's pretty racist.
I don't care.
Is it racist if it's about your own race?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's why that
You're racist for thinking that's racist.
That's why that doctor in Seinfeld turned Jewish, right? So he can make Jewish jokes.
That was fucking jokes.
So you have watched Seinfeld.
I never said I haven't. I just don't think it's funny at times.
Oh, you're crazy. You're absolutely insane. Anyway,
Oh yeah, back to the topic in hand. It has to do with a lot with, but you got to remember. Here's a good fact: we can't say all cultures. We can talk about like our countries, the ones that are similar, like Canada, North America, places in Europe.
right,
But we
the
can't talk
Western
about, like,
world.
We can't talk about like India. We
No.
can't talk about China. We can't talk about. Well, if we take South America, well, South Americans are a lot more sensual, a lot more. I would say they put a lot more flair into their lifestyle compared to a lot of us. I find we're a lot of closed-minded. My example
Jay.
being is a girl
Jay.
from Brazil who come here who wear bikinis, like a Brazilian bikini compared to a North American bikini. There's a big difference.
Did you say Did you say Africa or South America?
South America?
You
sorry.
said South America, right?
Did
Okay.
I? If
Yeah,
did,
I-
it's
I'm
South
not
you
sure.
America.
did.
Yeah,
You
okay.
did.
I don't know the South African culture because I'm not African, but I would love to go there.
To Africa?
Yeah, damn right, I would love to go to Africa.
Yeah, no,
To
definitely.
the motherland.
The motherland where mosquitoes caused us to walk upright. Have you ever heard that theory?
I don't. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's another story, another day.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know, what you remind me of
What?
Brian Callen, his interesting facts that make no facts.
Yeah,
You're
I
exactly-
love that part.
so-
That's my favorite part of the show.
yeah.
We're
having
talking
that.
about Fighter and the Kid podcast, in case you're curious. Very good show. Anyway, they don't
You just
really
lost
need
Evan
advertising.
And, Keely, eh?
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna be interesting.
It will be.
Uh,
But we digress.
What's a major turnoff from? Did he ask you that? What's a major turnoff from a guy for you? Like you said, it was handsy.
On the
Yeah,
first
anything
date,
else?
No,
Anything
but what's
else?
a major turnoff overall?
Not being open-minded and not willing to try new things.
I think that's a normal thing for everybody.
So we just found out that V likes anal.
No.
Wow. Wow.
Well, she said it herself.
Well, congratulations for
Not-
trying new things.
Maybe she likes pegging. Maybe she pegs the guy.
You know what I found
It's a-
funny? How the Greek guy brought up the anal first.
Yeah. Eh?
Well, obviously, we invented anal sex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
didn't believe
I'm
it.
gonna bring it up, obviously. Come on, Jay.
There's no coming out on you. Anyways, okay. That's an interesting
What
thing.
is it that turns like? What do women do that turns you off?
Well, ignore me. That's pretty sad. I get turned off.
I think that's everybody. It doesn't turn me off. That makes me angry.
Angry.
Well, I'm not gonna go hit them. I mean, like I'm angry. It's like, hey, I'm talking to you, but then I gotta understand. Like maybe they're busy, but if like we get into an argument, unless I got like we'll say really angry, then maybe I deserve to be ignored. But if you're just ignoring me because you want to be a dick, then go fuck yourself.
You know what everybody does that turns me off?
What?
Their cell phones. Their fucking
You're one
cell
to
phone.
talk.
I know. I hate it about myself. I try not. Yeah, fuck you, Jay. He just picked up his cell phone. Fuck you.
It's because you're so entertaining.
Put it fucking down. No, but really, like, especially in a date scenario, if you take out your cell phone.
It's a red flag.
Yeah, it is.
I see that as a red flag.
It definitely
And
is.
you know what?
I do that to you so many times.
I have been on dates where guys actually acknowledge it. They're like,
Hold on,
"Thank
I got
you
a tweet about this.
No, they say thank you for not being on your cell phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They tell that to you?
Yes.
Awesome. Very nice. I like
Right?
that.
Me too.
Why didn't you marry them?
Have you not met her?
I'm just kidding.
Very high
I'm
standards.
joking.
So just women ignoring, that's it?
No,
that's the
not
only...
mine. That's his.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a joke, but yeah, no, I mean, obviously, that's
No,
not cool.
honestly, you go on a date.
Yeah,
What's one thing that's a big turnoff for you?
I'll tell you when I go on a date again. It's been so long.
I think it's been common in a lot of my relationships
Yeah.
when they're like petty in a way, in the sense of like I've had girlfriends that want so much attention that I understand you want attention, but there's a limit to it. Obviously, sometimes you need your own space.
Right.
But then again, and then they'll try to. Yeah, there's a window open. I'm talking really loud, bro. I really am. Oh my god, Costa, stop! Ew, put that away. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry, I had a moment.
Okay, no, but really, it's more of the fact that when they try to get revenge on you.
Ooh, revenge.
Like, it's like, oh, you did that, so now I'm going to do it to you.
So they're very passive aggressive.
Is that how you'd say it? I didn't even know.
It sounds passive aggressive to me.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, it's okay, but then really they're like plotting.
like that bullshit's like
they're plotting
everything's
their
okay,
revenge
but then
on
they're
you.
like, nah, this motherfucker better know I'm pissed off at him.
Yeah.
He better buy me Tiffany's.
Oh, wow.
No bitch is getting Tiffany's from me.
You've been with some high maintenance women.
Oh, I'm looking at you. You know you're high maintenance.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
You're
shit.
high maintenance.
It's
How
starting.
am I high maintenance?
Getting the popcorn here. Gonna sit back and watch
You know
this.
you're high maintenance.
Okay, can you please, like...
I guarantee you, if you were dating like any one of our friends, and if the guy didn't answer you maybe for 2 days, just let's say
Well, yeah,
he's
2
busy.
days is a little too
Okay,
much.
a day,
Yeah.
you'd be. But what happens if he's working?
So just be like, okay, baby, I'm going to be really busy the next couple of days, but here are some good thoughts, and let's keep in touch.
Here are some good thoughts. Rainbows. Candy.
Are you telling me you don't
Halloween.
want attention? Are you telling me you're okay with minimal attention?
Marshmallows.
Well, obviously not, but I'm not stage 5 clinger either.
You're stage 4.
No, I'm not.
I'm just playing with you. But I do believe that you.
Everyone likes
unlike
a little
other-
bit of
no,
attention.
you, compared to other girls, I would say you would need a little bit more attention
In what sense?
from our
Of
conversation.
affection?
Yeah, you need affection.
I know.
You constantly need affection.
And I'm admitting to
I'm
it.
glad. I'm finally winning an argument.
But you know what? I don't limit that just to dating.
I don't give you attention. We're still friends.
But I demand attention.
Wait. Now we just went full circle, and now you're on Jay's side.
Thank you.
Okay, but like...
And you winner! Jay Vieira!
No, but Jay...
Execution! Please play Mortal Kombat in the background, because I finished there.
I don't know if I
No.
could. I don't know if I could.
It's because we don't talk on a daily basis, JJ.
Sorry, repeat that. I didn't.
JJ and I don't talk on a daily basis, so obviously... I'd be
Obviously,
like,
you got
"Are
to make
still
up for
alive?"
the affection that's you.
Exactly.
You get affection, I give it to you, buddy.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Are you talking about last night when I stuck it in your bumhole?
I legit just said on this podcast that nothing's going in my ass, and if something tried to go into my ass, I'm ripping it off.
Yeah, but everyone knew
so are
you
you
were
saying
lying.
you're cockless?
Everyone knew you were
Are
lying.
you no, sir? Answer the question. Are you
All our
cockless right now?
viewers
You're
or
the
listeners,
cockless horseman of
please,
Cockladam.
please, in the comments below, please tell us if you took that seriously from Jay. Do
He
you
did take
really
this
think
serious.
that he would rip off a guy's dick if they stuck it in his asshole, or do you think he'd be like, "Yeah, this is okay.
To
I
the
kind
male
of like
viewers
this."
out there that are listening to this,
Listeners,
And-
they are listeners.
viewers, listeners,
To the listeners that are viewing this.
yeah, to the listeners, I'm pretty sure to the ones that are not homosexual, which is nothing wrong about that.
Nothing wrong with it.
But if you're not, and a cock was coming near your ass, your self-defense is like punch it, kick it, or rip it. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna rip it off.
I think
If I were to rape you, what's gonna happen?
I'm a pretty pacifist person, and I think I would. My
allow
reaction would be I'd turn around in shock and be like, "Dude," and then just be like,
Just
very
so
awkward,
casually,
very awkward stare down at each other,
passionate.
and then it would get even more awkward when he started stroking it in front of me, and I'm just, "Dude, please," and he wouldn't stop, and
If I had a
be
voice,
very
a magical voice, I would start singing the Lion King theme song right now. Actually, I was thinking of like the Elton John one.
Oh, can you feel the love tonight?
I don't have a voice.
Bum, ba, da, da.
Hakuna Matata.
Where we are.
I'm gonna listen to that on my drive to work.
Right? Me too. I'm curious to hear if I have a voice.
Oh, my fun fact of today. I'm very happy after seeing the trailer for the new Beauty and the Beast.
I still haven't seen it.
You will fail at life.
Well, I mean, I'll
What's
watch the
fun
movie.
fact?
That's my fun fact. That's my fun fact.
Oh.
I stated my fact. I had a great time looking at that trailer.
Is it because of Emma Watson?
No, because my favorite Disney movie was The Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
Mine was
The Lion King.
probably The Lion King or Aladdin, yeah.
You told me that last week.
I did, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong, Jay? You tired?
Not tired. I'm just thinking, like, it's kind of sad that we've taken a turn as men
Yeah.
to this point. I would wish that guys would grow up a bit more and show appreciation to women. I can understand if you grew up with no mom and you act all macho and you grew up in an environment where women were kind of like not looked upon as equals or something. And then eventually, hopefully, you grow out of that. But it's just sad in Western world that we mistreat women and we don't know the value of our women.
Well, there's this whole literature on pickup artists and what they teach. No, I'm serious. This is
I'm giving him a weird face because I'm like, how does that tie into mine? I'm really interested into hearing this.
yeah, because basically one of the major lessons in this literature is stop being a nice guy. Don't treat women like they're your friend. You don't want to be their friend. You want sex from them. Wait, hold on. So basically, not to be an asshole to them, but be firm with them. And a lot of people...
Well, you don't want to be friend zoned, right? So I get in that point.
The woman gets it.
Well, time out. I believe that women from like young to like, we'll say even to like 30 something, 35, they always want the bad boy or the guy who treats them a bit like a little badly. But eventually you want someone who's going to be your best friend.
Well, I don't think they mean it like badly. I don't think they mean it
How
badly.
many guys in high school do you remember? For me, this is personally for me. Like there was girls that I liked, and the guys they were with treated them so badly. I've seen them cry. I was the friend zone guy. I'm not gonna lie, but I've seen guys treat their girls bad, and then oh, I wish I had a guy like you. But hello, I'm here. Hey, but
You
get
just
my point.
admitted, maybe off air, that you were an asshole in high school.
Oh, yeah, but I'm an asshole to everyone. I'm not talking about to girls. I'm just talking to like generally my friends. I'm not talking about a love interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
A love interest, I'm still an asshole to sometimes.
No, but that's my point.
I love you like a friend, but I treat you like I'm an asshole to you.
That's my point, though. People confuse being firm and standing up for like, no, I'm not a pushover, with being an asshole.
No, I'm generally an asshole.
No. I know that, but
I'm just saying that.
I'm talking about like men when they go after women. So like this literature teaches men, okay, be firm, don't be a pushover. And they read that as, oh, I could shit talk this woman and she'll fall in love with me. And oddly enough, a lot of women respond positively to that kind of behavior. And I think it has to do with a low self-esteem for a lot of women out there.
Or daddy issues.
Well, I mean,
daddy issues, wouldn't that mean like she's dating like a guy a little bit older?
It could mean anything, really.
True.
Yeah.
Could mean anything. But I don't know. I think we as human beings are just like this pool of insecurity. And when people finally grow out of their insecurities or maybe learn to live with them better, they start living happier lives. They start communicating with each other better. You know what I mean? It's like no more games. Dating is not a game anymore. It's something that we can do as adults, and it's totally fine. But before that, it's all a game because
it's
one
still a
has to
game, though.
You think so? Well, yeah, because you're not going to find those people.
Let's say you meet someone at a bar or a restaurant, wherever, and you get their number, strip club. Yeah, and then there's the whole like wait 3-day rule or something like that.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
If I'm generally interested in you, I won't wait 3 days. I'll wait maybe like the date ended. I'll wait till the next day.
Yeah.
See, why?
I can maybe give you a text at home, but you shouldn't call right away. It's a little that gives off a bad impression. It could be like this guy's a little bit too clingy.
Yeah, I mean, like if you just came from a date, you're like, okay, let's leave it for tonight. Like,
you know, what'd be kind of nice though. Here's another way to do something.
What?
Let's say you ended the date, and instead of going home, you'd be like, you know what, I want to see her still. You go back and go see her. You know, like you didn't leave. You'd be like, wait a minute, I actually want to spend more time with you. That could be looked nicely, in a way. That kind of could come off sweet.
Yeah.
But if you go home.
And then you come back.
And then you come back. That's weird.
With a stereo in your hand.
Hey, it's been so long. No, that's weird.
Yeah. What are you thinking, V?
See, like you guys say that comes across desperate, but that's the game mentality.
You're very right about that.
Time out. You got to remember one thing. There's something important that we're forgetting all here. These are our opinions.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If we took a study, you never know. We could be in the low percentile.
We can.
Well,
but I talk to people I know about dating in general, and they're just like, "Well, why would you do that? Why would you respond right away?"
Right.
And it's the whole like even texting thing. Like, no, make them wait a little bit. Don't reply after, like right after.
Right.
It's like, why?
Because I think there's two ways to look at it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, that's...
You know what? It depends how the text is. If the guy sends you a message saying, hey, the day was amazing, I really enjoyed myself, I know this might be a little too sudden, but I wanted to see if you wanted to do this again, then you can answer. I don't mind. But if the guy is trying to have a full-on conversation right off the bat... Yeah.
Yeah, like a text like that you could send right away after the date.
No, like you get home... like
you get home. Yeah, that's fine.
But nothing like if I... Okay, we go on a date. Date's over at 11:30. 11:35, I send you that text. And, you don't answer back. Please just forget that, dude. Guy's clingy as fuck.
But, like, look, okay, so you send someone a message,
the
okay?
game mentality.
Yeah,
but... It's just using your head.
To some extent, we all have a game mentality. Like, you send a message to someone, right? Okay? And everyone gets it immediately. Everyone has their phone on them most of the time, unless they're working or they're taking a shower or something. They're usually going to see their phone right away or within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So the fact that you're waiting for two reasons. You don't want to come off as desperate and you don't want to seem like you're always on your phone, maybe. But at the same time, the other person knows that you've probably seen the message and you're probably waiting. And it's just this, because I said it before, but this lack of communication creating this, like you said, a game, And I wish we could overcome it, but we really can't overcome it unless we all do it as a community. As like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a one-man job, because that one person who responds right away or decides to send a message right away after a date, that might turn the girl off because he's not playing the game, And she might find that a little weird. She might read it as desperate too, which is unattractive. I don't know, someone say something. I'm like dying in this silence here.
No, yeah, I agree with you completely.
Yay! But, Jay, do you agree?
I agree with certain points. I agree with that. And basically what I'm just trying to say is, I kind of, you know what, it is a game. I can't deny it. It is a game because we're trying to win. And what is the prize? The person across from you.
Yeah. But the whole thing is like, why is it a game? Because of insecurities all around.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think it's insecurities. I think we're just all of us at the end of the day, unless you like to be alone, like really alone, want somebody.
Yeah. Well, it's been an hour and 12 minutes so far.
Hey, we beat
yeah.
Wow.
That's
I think we should come back to this again.
Yeah, no, definitely. This was
It's a
pretty
hot
interesting.
topic.
I liked it. I liked our guests.
Aww.
Thank you for being here.
Very
Very impromptu idea to have a guest tonight,
Yes.
but it paid off, I think. We had a good show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being with us.
You're not welcome back.
What an asshole. Can you be nice for once?
No.
Can you be nice for once, please? Like, you embarrass me sometimes.
I'm so glad.
Anyway.
And we're out.
Well, first, I'd like to thank the listeners, like I always do. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.
Okay, bye.